You know, it's crazy how the weekends go by so fast. You know, we wait out, people that are off on the weekends. I'm just speaking for people that are off on the weekends. We wait all week for Friday to come around. And then when Friday comes, we have this extra glow, this extra power, just come down from the heavens and to hurry up and get this day out of the way so we can get our weekend started. And you blink and boom, it's back Monday again. Unbelievable, man. I felt like I was just in my car, my work car, and just going to work and coming back home making a video. But anyway, guys, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Let's talk about offensive lineman, right tackle Lyle Collins. He said today, I read an article on the Dallas Cowboys website, and he was saying that he was very comfortable. He wants to stay at the right tackle position. He's very comfortable at that position, and I don't blame him one bit. You know, offensive lineman is very important. You don't want to keep moving guys back and forth unless somebody gets hurt or unless, you know, rotation or whatever, somebody gets tired, somebody's coming in or whatever. Lyle Collins has had an okay season last year, you know, transitioning into the right tackle position because he was normally a guard. And when you put guard and tackle together, they're totally different positions. Guard is more of a you're right there by the center. Your footwork isn't as needed as far as agility is concerned because you're not doing too much. You're basically just using your leg strength and upper body strength to move guys out of the way and open holes and things like that. A tackle is more of the speed, the foot strength and speed, and upper body strength, but more of the speed because you got those fast defensive ends coming around that corner or outside linebackers that are blitzing coming around that corner too, and you want to be able to have that foot speed and that agility to stop them, you know. So he did a pretty good job last year. I know it was a little weird for him because Zeke was out, and you know he had different backs, you know, Morris and Smith back there, and you know, and etc. So you know, trying to find that rhythm was kind of tough for him last year. But I thought towards the end of the season he got pretty good at the position. But that's where he said he is most comfortable. Now, once again, I can't stress this enough, how important the offensive line is. It is the most important thing on your roster, period, on the team. It is the bread and butter of the offense. When you have a strong, consistent, and dominant offensive line, you can pretty much bully the other team. Even if they know you're running and they still can't stop it, that's what you want. Run it down their throats until they can't stop it, until they figure out a way to try to stop it or whatever. But that's why we were so successful in the 2014 and 2016 season, because we had a healthy, dominant, strong offensive line. And I sound like a broken record because I've said this so many times, and I just can't stress to y'all enough how important it is for your offensive line. Now, we don't know. Now, I used to know what we were going to do in the draft. I was all about Will Hernandez. Get Will Hernandez. We need that guard. And I think we still do. We signed Cameron Fleming from that swing tackle from New England, which is a pretty good sign for depth. I would still, you know, rotate him in, you know, goal line stances or things like that. He's able to play multiple positions on, you know, guard and tackle. So, you know, there's different things you can do with that guy. But I would still draft a guard and let somebody fight for that position in training camp. I still like Will Hernandez. You know, first, I think we need to go defense first, which is strong safety, and then linebacker. Then, you know, there are a million receivers in the draft, so we don't have to really draft them first or second round. I think a lot of good receivers will still be there. I mean, hell, we signed 2 free agent receivers, and we still don't know what we're gonna do with Dez. So, I don't know, man. I would go defense first, and hopefully, if a good guard is still there in the draft, I would draft a guard. Then third round, I'd probably draft a linebacker to take the role of Hitchens since we lost Hitchens this offseason. So, but that's all I got, man. I really like Lyle Collins, man. He's a good, dominant guy, just 24 years old, just a baby. Still got a lot of football years left in him, man. He's a young guy, still has room for growth, still has potential to progress at the position. So, but we'll see, man. I hope they keep him at right tackle because you don't want to keep moving guys back and forth, and that's not good. If he's comfortable, if he says he's comfortable, let him be comfortable. Let him master the position. You can't have somebody master position and, oh, let's switch him. Now, if you want to switch him, you can do it in practice or in training camp, and so he can get used to, back used to playing guard. But in games, leave him at right tackle. But that's all I got, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. These videos are for you. If it wasn't for you, my channel wouldn't be possible. Make sure you stay cowboyed up because you never know what the day is going to bring you. Holla back. I'm out.
And the only thing else I got to say is,